Hello, we are looking in Unit 3, page 104, Chapter 9, Grammars 1 and 2. The past tense of regular verbs, affirmative statements. And again, affirmative means yes, past tense, in the past. Some verbs have regular past tense forms. I talked to Paco, you talked to Paco. He talked to Paco, she talked to Paco. We talked to Paco, you talked to Paco. They talked to Paco. And how do you make that past tense? You add ed to form the past tense of most regular verbs. Example, talk plus ed, talked, talked. If a regular verb ends in e, just add the d to form the past tense. Example, dance, danced, danced. If a regular verb ends in a consonant plus y, change the y to I before adding ed. So we say drop the y, change the y to I, and add ed. Example, study, studied. The y turns to I. Be sure you take notes on this in your notebook. Write these regular verbs in your notebook. Then write the past tense forms. Play, played. Play, played. Say it with me. Ask, asked. Ask, asked. How do we write asked? A-S-K-E-D. Asked. Introduce, introduced. Introduce, introduced. I-N-T-R-O, I-N-T-R-O-D-U-C-E-D. Introduced. Okay, look, looked. L-O-O-K-E-D. Dance, danced, danced, danced. Okay, now we go to some irregular verbs. Study, studied. Well, it's not irregular, but the spelling rule, drop the Y, change it to I, and how do we write it? S-T-U-D-I-E-D. Studied, study, studied. Laugh, laughed. Laugh, laughed. Like, liked. Like, liked. Arrive, arrived. Arrive, arrived. Love, loved. Love, loved. And you may notice that sometimes the ed sounds like a T at the end, and sometimes it sounds like a D at the end. Okay? And that's something you just have to listen for with your ears, your new English ears. It's either going to say T or D. Listen again. I'm going to say these words, and I want you to hear, is it a T or D at the end? Played. Played. What do you hear? That's right. Asked. Asked. What do you hear? Introduced. 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 Looked, looked, looked. Sounds like a T. Danced, danced. Hard to tell. Danced, danced. Sounds like a little bit more T than D. Studied, studied. Definitely a D. Laughed, laughed. Liked, liked. Do you hear the T? Arrived, arrived. Loved, loved. Okay, so you have to use those English ears to hear that and be sure that you're saying it. And if you're not sure what sound, try the T sound. It sounds odd. Make a nice hard D or T at the end. Okay, so copy these sentences into your notebook. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb. Practice saying it with me. I played baseball after school yesterday. I played baseball after school yesterday. Everyone liked the movie last night. Everyone liked the movie last night. Everyone liked the movie last night. You talked to your grandmother on the phone last night. You talked to your grandmother on the phone last night. I cleaned my room yesterday. I cleaned my room yesterday. I cleaned my bedroom yesterday. Liliana studied on Saturday and Sunday. And don't forget, change the Y to I and add ED. Liliana studied on Saturday and Sunday. Let's look at Grammar 2. We looked at regular verbs. Now let's look at irregular verbs. And again, affirmative statements. Make sure this goes into your notebook. Some verbs have irregular past tense forms. I came to the party. What is the present tense of this word? The present tense is come. But we do not say comed. No. Come becomes came. Come, came. So now it's an irregular verb because the middle part of the word changes. That makes it irregular. I came to the party. You came to the party. He came to the party. She came to the party. We came to the party. You came to the party. They came to the party. This box right here is very important. This is a list of 12 common irregular verbs that you should have memorized, that you should know. So please copy it down and study it. Come, came. Come, came. Say 'em with me. Do, did. Do, did. Eat, ate. Eat, ate. Go, went. Go, went. Have, had. Have, had. Know, knew. Know, knew. Make, made. Make, made. Read, read. We say it this way. It sounds like this. Read. I like to read. I am reading a book. Yesterday I read a book. We don't say readed. No, 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 no. Say, said. say, said. Sing, sang, sing, sang. Teach, taught. Teach, taught. Look at the spelling. T-A-U-G-H-T. Taught. Write, wrote. So we never say righted. No, no, no. We say wrote. And again, we have the present tense and the past tense. So present, present, present means now, and past, past. So present and past. Please study this list of 12 common irregular past tense verbs. Copy the sentences into your notebook. Then fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb. Carmen taught Maria some new words. Carmen taught Maria some new words. Maria and Paco went to the party. How do I know it's went? Go, went. Go, went. Maria and Paco went to the party. Mrs. Garcia righted? No, Mrs. Garcia wrote the math problem on the board. You say it. No, knew. We knew the answer to the teacher's question. We knew the answer to the teacher's question. Eated? No, ate. Samir ate 2 enchiladas at the party. Samir ate 2 enchiladas at the party. Let's read through them again. Carmen taught Maria some new words. Maria and Paco went to the party. Mrs. Garcia wrote the math problem on the board. We knew the answer to the teacher's question. Samir ate 2 enchiladas at the party. Next part. In your notebook, write 3 sentences about what you did yesterday. Use past tense verbs from the chart. What chart? This chart. Yesterday, I ate pizza. Yesterday, I went to school. Yesterday, I read a book. Yesterday, I made a sandwich. Yesterday, I sang, "You are the wind beneath my wings." Yesterday, I wrote an essay. So 3 sentences using these verbs. Hello, we're in Chapter 9, page 107, and we're looking at Chapter 9, Grammar 3, past tense negative statements. So affirmative means yes, and negative means no. Negative statements in the past. Be sure you get this into your notebook and make sure that you study it. Affirmative. I arrived late. I came late. You arrived late. You came late. He arrived late. He came late. And so on. Negative, and again we have our regular verb and our irregular verb. I did not arrive late. I did not come late. You did not arrive late. You did not come late. So to make the negative past tense, we use did not. Did not. Notice down here, the did not is often said as a contraction, didn't. Say didn't, didn't. So let's practice that. I didn't arrive late. I didn't come late. Okay, let's go to it. It didn't arrive late. It didn't come late. We didn't arrive late. We didn't come late. You didn't arrive late. You didn't come late. They didn't arrive late. They didn't come late. So remember, did is the past tense of do. Use did to make negative statements in the past tense. Make sure you have that in your notes. Change each statement from affirmative to negative. So change each statement from yes to no. Write the new sentences in your notebook. Use contractions. What contraction? This contraction. Didn't. Let's look at it, please. Hello. Carlos called Pablo last night. That's affirmative. Carlos didn't call Pablo last night. Negative. Carlos called Pablo last night. Carlos didn't call Pablo last night. Okay, number 2. Carmen helped her mother with the housework. Carmen did not help her mother with the housework. Carmen didn't help her mother with the housework. Carmen didn't help her mother with the housework. Liliana and Vic went to the movies yesterday. Liliana and Vic didn't go. Liliana and Vic didn't go to the movies yesterday. Samir did his homework at the library. Samir didn't do his homework at the library. Samir didn't do. Samir didn't do his homework at the library. Sophie liked her mother's new shoes. Sophie didn't like her mother's new shoes. Please get this into your notebook. Past tense yes or no questions. Did I go? Yes, you did. No, you didn't. Did you go? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Did he go? Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Did she go? Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Did it go? Yes, it did. No, it didn't. Did we go? Yes, you did. No, you didn't. And so on. Remember, use did to make yes or no questions in the past tense. Did and didn't. So look at the sentences in the example above, up here. Change each statement to a question. Write the questions in your notebook. So for example, number 1, Carlos called Pablo last night. Did Carlos call Pablo last night? Number 2, Carmen helped her mother with the housework. Did Carmen help her mother with the housework? Question mark. Number 3, Liliana and Vic went to the movies yesterday. Did Liliana and Vic go to the movies yesterday? Samir did his homework at the library. Did Samir do his homework at the library? Sophie liked her mother's new shoes. Did Sophie like her mother's new shoes? Did Sophie like her mother's new shoes? and make sure you write that in your notebook.